said, Al, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's safe and out of the way of the storm. Hopefully, everybody's safe out of the way of the storm. Florida, a lot of southern and eastern states are going to get hit with with the remnants of hurricane somebody. I forgot the hurricane's name, but it is Hurricane somebody. Hurricane somebody. So yesterday I had a nice little, it happens every so often, every couple of weeks, every couple of months, you know what I mean, whatnot. When people find out that I support a certain cause. Long story short, I don't have anything against anybody coming from whatever country. I have nothing personally against you at all. Yeah, I guess we're going to touch a few things today because, I mean, welfare, disability, public assistance, so on and so forth. Look, when it comes to welfare and public assistance, I think every person should be allowed, at least, whether it be concurrent or collectively, you should have no more than 5 years available for you. No more. It shouldn't be whole generations that are, you know what I mean, like on public assistance, making a whole like career out of it. That don't make any sense. None at all. There's no point for any man or woman that's not disabled, that doesn't have obligations such as kids to make sure to be taken care of. Basically, if you don't need it, you shouldn't receive it. You shouldn't receive welfare just because you don't feel like finding a job, holding a job, getting a job, because you feel like, oh yeah, you know what do I need a job for? And that's partially what my beef or gripe with welfare or public assistance is. To me, it's a crutch. It's not anything that's helping anybody's community. I don't care what community you identify with or attached to, so on and so forth. My point is that, but where are you going? Where are you going? Let me ask you that. Where you going, dogs? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wailing out. Yeah, but anyway, oh, yo, what's going on? I'm from New York City. So, yeah, I don't agree with it. There's no reason that any man or woman should be stuck on healthcare, welfare, whatever you want to call it. This fair, that fair. Life ain't fair. You know, yesterday, or was it yesterday, the day before, I got, you know, first I was attacked by my aunt and them, and I'm like, look, I come from the hood. I come from poor, the same elements in which that everybody else come from, but worse. Maybe not everybody, but yeah, I come from the hood. You know what I mean? Like the hood projects, rats, roaches, pissing the stairwell, playing with fucking crack valves and syringes and all that shit at school in the dirt. Fire, like we had fire drills, we had gunshot drills. You understand what I'm saying? So I come from that. My mother comes from the hood. When they moved up to New York, she was in the hood. Single mother, she did it. You understand? Yes, she did it with help from family, maybe help from friends. She was on public assistance. Not long. Whatever she did enough for her to get off public assistance and move us out the hood. Period. My mother, singular. So you not telling me no one man, no one, it's not like it's a non-achievable task. It's achievable. You just have to sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, I'm telling you no lie. I must have ate pasta, sauce, and vegetables for at least 2 to 3 years straight. Nothing but pasta, sauce, vegetables. Pasta, sauce, vegetables. Maybe once in a while there was a piece of meat somewhere in there, pause, pasta, vegetables, sauce. That's what we was eating for years. And that's after we moved out the hood. Why? Because my mother obviously saved, strived, did whatever she had to do to get us in the position we were in. Living in a house, shit, I thought I'd never live in a house. I thought only rich people lived in a house. I got to move from the hood to a house off my mother's strength. So there's no, everybody, oh yeah, people, what about the poor people? Yeah, I'm sure even rich people at some point in time were poor. At some point in time within their family, heritage, lineage, whatever you want to call it, somewhere along the line, somebody was like, you know what? I'm not living like this. I'm going to do something about it. The only way to do something about it is to figure out a way to get money. Figure out a, I don't know if it's legal. I don't care if it's legal. Find a way to produce for yourself. Because if the lights go out tomorrow, you can't go to the welfare office. You can't go to the EBT. Oh, like I'm using my EBT card. What? What is that? That's not money. You can't go nowhere. Well, now I can't even say that. You can use that shit at McDonald's, Kmart, Pat, like all the main. I'm like, you can? Like, what's the point of working? Shit, I might as well just go get a fucking EBT card and all that, half of that package, do half of the shit I'm doing now. And I guess that's some form of living. No form of living that I want to become accustomed to, but you know what I'm saying? My fault I'm not looking at the chat, y'all, because I'm you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing, but what am I talking about? Nah, I told you I was going through something with my peoples where it's like I'm not for welfare. I'm not for like I don't feel like anybody, if you need it, yes, when I say not for it, I mean I'm not saying abolish it. I'm not saying get rid of it. I'm not saying nobody needs to be on it. Yes, some people need it. Some people deserve it. What are you doing on this scooter, dogs? You're wilding. Some people need it. Some people deserve it in the sense of disability. There are people on disability that never worked a day in their life. The people that have worked to be able to collect disability aren't even collecting it yet. Excuse me, aren't even collecting it yet themselves. But yet there are people who haven't never worked a day in their life. They're on disability. That shit ain't right. And it's not like something's wrong with them. No. This is the one of those like, oh, I'm crazy, or oh, I'm this, and oh, I'm that. Like, wait a minute, hold on. You play crazy for a check? Why would I do that? Why would I play crazy for a check and for the rest of my life it'll be noted that I'm a loon? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like something's wrong with me. No, I'm not doing that. And for some strange reason, when I say shit like that, a lot of people around me seem to be upset. Like I'm saying, hey, oh, what about, I don't care about poor people. Fam, if you think I'm rich, I am not. I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, there's no part of me that's rich, wealthy, on the way to being rich, well-to-do, good, and good stand. None of that. I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm one of them poor people that should be taking advantage of that. But I'm not. I never have. I never will. Because at the end of the day, my theory is, if I needed to eat, I'm going to have to find food. In nature, there's nothing in nature that whatever it may need, it's got a magic card, or it just magically, poof, hey, falls right in your lap. It don't work like that. That's why I feel welfare is a crutch to most individuals, because, I mean, what do you have to do? You don't have to really do anything to obtain it. You don't really have to do anything to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to live like that? Why would I want to live being fed increments, bits and pieces of whatever just to be able to? I don't want to live like that. I want to live, if I want to eat, I get to pick the cut of food that I want to eat, because I've earned the right to do so, because I've worked and I choose to spend my money to be able to have choice of what kind of cut I would like to choose. Not, hey, I'm hungry, give me whatever y'all want to give me, which is the bottom of the barrel. No. I'm not standing online. This thing where people that, one, I find it inhumane or embarrassing. It's like, I think in another country, like in Europe or something like that, even like pantries or food lines, they don't have them standing outside online. Like, that shit is embarrassing. That shit, they shouldn't even do that. It should be like no different than a store. You walk in, you get what you need, and you go. But no, here it's like they make your old people, or elder. They're not making them, but you see elderly people that can hardly get to the places. They standing on line forever in a day. Then you got the young folks that may need it. Then you got the people who don't need it. You know how much of that food somebody's standing there collecting that food, sending a friend to go get that food to sell it to somebody else, sell it to the store, go sell it to somebody don't know that they got it from this place. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's too much of this where it's like, yeah, you know what's going on, but hey, why am I complaining about it? I'm complaining about it because that shit affects all of us, honestly. It really, besides financially, it just looks crazy. And I'm not saying, I didn't even say anything about, please don't anybody, oh, you're saying black people. I didn't say anything about black people. I'm talking about a specific system. Whoever uses it, abuses it, indulges in it in the wrong way. I don't care what color you are, where you from, none of that. What I'm saying is that shit right there is doing more harm than it is good to any of us. That's a fact. I don't believe that is doing us any good whatsoever. What kind of good is doing us by having to sit and wait and hope, want and wish that somebody, no, that's not it. That's not it. That is not anything in which that I'll ever, no. Even out of pride alone, what do I look like? Like, it's like, I don't know, like, as a man, oh, hey, you mind sharing your food with me? Fam, wait a minute, mind sharing the food? You could have just went out here and killed a chicken like I killed the chicken to be able to eat. Why didn't you do that? What? You don't know where their chickens are? You don't know how to go find the chicken? You don't know where to find the chicken? You didn't want to kill it? You didn't want to, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if people had to actually, like everything else does in nature, had to actually get up, go find their food, kill it, cook it, so on and so forth. But how would you live? If the lights go out tomorrow, how will you get, even if it's money, how you getting money out the bank if the lights is out? You're going to have to find a way to provide. You're going to have to find a way to live, eat, drink, shelter. You're going to have to find a way. If you don't, everybody knows what the outcome of that is. So why should it be any different when it comes to people stuck on the system forever? No. 5 years you got tops collectively. 5 years after that, I guess you're charging you. You know what I mean? Because according to, from what I know, they're charging you. Like, why would I want to be on something that is charging me for everything I take from them? And then the day that I become, or I'm in a position to financially move myself above the position that I was in already, I can't. Or I can, but guess what? Uncle Sam gonna, he's been giving you for 1,001 years. They want that. They in the United States, one of the richest what's the names in the country, paying for any sort of health care whatsoever. I believe. You know what I mean? Doctors should be paid top notch. Teachers should be paid top notch. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me make these power moves over here real swift. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, what am I talking about? Oh, that's the same person asking me what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I'm just tired of people acting as if like somebody's supposed to give somebody something. They're not. There's no, like, please tell me, outside of your mother and father, right? Who on earth do you believe is going to give you anything? You really think somebody's just gonna give you something just because you exist? They're not. Nobody on earth. No. And if they do, it's definitely coming with some sort of a price. It's not. Oh, hey, yeah, just not. It's no. It's just nothing. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna come with a price. Yeah, people just got this thing where it's like, oh yeah, the government's supposed to pay for everything. And look, fam, the government's not supposed to pay for everything. That's like if somebody lets you use their, do you return it fully gassed, or do you like, hey, I'm hungry. Is there anybody that's gonna just, hey, I'm gonna feed you? No, they're not. God himself ain't even gonna feed you. If that was real or a thing or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he's not even, you know what I mean? Like, he's not even gonna come down from wherever and be like, hey, here's a plate of food. No, he'll give you the power, the strength, the know-how, and everything else to be able to find yourself some food. But you have to make the effort in doing so to go find it. It's not gonna just, hey, you walk into a magic spot and oh yeah, look, you're fed. Yeah, you're fed, you're housed, you're clothed, you're this, you're that. Like, no. This shit is just ridiculous. I just, you know what I'm saying? What am I that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a bunch of, you know, and people, the poor people, what are poor people supposed to do? Get unpoor. That's it. The same thing a hungry person's supposed to do. Eat. Somebody who's hot, cool off. Simple answers. But if I say that shit, it's like, oh my God, you sound like him. You're a problem. You don't care about poor people. I don't care about myself? Yeah, I care about myself. That's what I'm trying to relay. I care about myself to know that, yeah, I'm poor and I don't want to be poor. I'm going to do everything in my possible power to become unpoor. You know what I mean? Like, outside of something illegal. And once again, I'm not promoting or condoning you do anything illegal. But if you got to do something to get $1 that don't involve you really fucking your whole life over, look, it was built off of some of the same, right, y'all know the story. I ain't got to go into particulars. Point being is look, fam, you're going to have to find a way. All this ask, wait, borrow, beg, plead, hold on, gimme, even borrow. Okay, you could borrow. Borrow's fine, because borrow's payback. But this gimme, I'm poor, gimme, I'm a certain color, gimme, I'm a certain race, I'm a certain religious group, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, gimme, nothing. I don't want to hear none of that. Nope. You got what you need. I don't have any understanding of anything else. Everything else sounds like an excuse to me. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why people believe, like, I mean, how long is somebody supposed to be on welfare? Like, your great-grandmother, your grandmother, your mother, you, and then your kids are all going to be on welfare? Why? For 6 generations, 5 generations, your whole family on welfare? For what? No, because somebody didn't, somebody didn't pay attention and understand, like, yo, look, what great and them did, what grandpa and them did, what my mom and them did, what I'm doing, and now what yo, baby, oh no. Then it's like, yo, go down to the welfare. You got 1 kid. Why would you have 2 and 3 and 4 and 5? How? It don't make no sense. 2 and you on welfare. You nigga, where you gonna go? No, man. Where you gonna go? I'm on my way home from work now, so it's like, yeah, man. So what's up, everybody? Yeah, my fault about that little rant. It's just, I can keep going on and on and on, but at some point in time, I've been saying the same thing forever. Man, oh, he's gonna do this. I'm just tired of hearing everybody talking of like it's. I feel like all problems is everybody's like, oh, it's Trump's fault. Huh? Some of this stuff been going on long before Trump was even around. Like, what does it have to do with anything? Then they're like, oh, how could you remember what he did to all the babies at the border? What did Trump do to the babies at the border? What? Besides that, it's already been shown and proved. You don't even know those kids belong to the actors that say that they're kids. It's already been proven and shown that those people don't belong to those kids. Like, I don't understand that. There are people in other countries selling their children to the people so that they can use them to be able to just get them here. Like, why would you I can't go sneak into nobody's country. I can't sneak out of the United States, let alone sneak into somebody's country. Like, I don't have any problem with anybody coming in from any place in which that they're coming from. But, fam, you got to understand what I'm a black man in America. I couldn't walk down a block without identification. Do you know how many African American blacks, me, we, us, them, whatever you want to, right? You know how many times one of us done been shot, detained, arrested, locked up, beat down, and all because, excuse me, stop, hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, license and registration, or you got ID? Nah, no. Yeah, now you got to be detained. They got to figure out who you are, write down your name, your social. God forbid you look like you got a problem, or you look like you could possibly be, what's the word? You fit the description. It's over. They don't know who you are. But mind you, I'm not supposed to be upset that this person can come from 1 trillion miles away, be absolutely nobody, enter here. That right there is the crime. Stay here. That right there is a crime. Get a job. Vote. Well, not vote. They can't vote, but they can go to the Social Security office or DMV and get a state ID card for what? How do you get a state ID? Who is that? What documentation are they showing? The state that says, oh yeah, this is my name, this is my name, and this is, they don't, where you cross-referencing that? Where are they cross-referencing that? I don't see that. You know what I mean? Let me spin your block. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those terms. I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, it's like I really don't understand. Like, I do understand where people coming from as far as the whole, like, oh, migrant, oh, you know, Trump, he's racist, even though I don't know. I'm trying to see where is he racist. I've never heard him say anything racist. If he said something definitive, I'm not talking about the fake news and, you know, the fake conversations and all. I ain't talking about none of that. What they really be doing. You know what I mean? They say, Trump say one thing, they twist it and turn it into a whole nother, you know what I mean? Something else. It means, let me holla at you. I'm not familiar with that either. I don't know what that means. What's the name? Damn. This shit is going to take forever with this traffic. And now here comes the hurricane. The hurricane. I'm not sure. Dude ain't from the hood. You're right, I'm not. Can't you tell? I told you, moved out the hood years ago. Shit, that's a good thing. Who want to be from the hood? You really want to be from the hood? If you really from the hood, you don't want to be from the hood. You can front like you do, but everybody that's from the hood, if you really from the hood, yeah, you really want out. Yeah, you do. You might like it. You might like your friends, your family. Yeah, you good, but yeah, you want out. And anybody that don't, they just ain't been through it yet. They ain't been through none of the real live shit. We outside. Oh, okay. Well, look. When you outside, you know what I mean? Outside shit happens. You feel me? So, good luck, my brother or my sister, whomever or whatever you may be. Hopefully you learn before, you know what I mean, it's too late. Don't get me to get the preaching or teaching, because I ain't the one to follow. You feel me? But just a word of advice, if you are outside, and protect your neck. Because it ain't going to be a stranger. It's going to be somebody you know, knew forever. It ain't going to be no stranger. It's going to be somebody you know. Somebody you probably fed, had in your crib, held down. Yeah, man. It's going to be somebody you know. It ain't going to be no stranger. That's a fact. Here come the rain. Get the lights up. AK, King, AK. You be watching AK? You be watching Academics? You be watching my son King AK? AK. Block his ass. We outside. We outside. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. I'm a holler though. I'm about to get back into it with this traffic. Bling blow. Everybody be safe out there. Make wise decisions. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything that'll leave you dead or in jail. You feel me? Your mother loves you. If your mother don't love you, then your father do. If your father don't love you, then you know what I mean? We do. You know what I mean? Each one teach one. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths. Man, let's try to get through this like we did yesterday. Peaceful. You feel me? Here we go. Let it roll, let it stroll. Oh, hold on, me. Oh, I appreciate the likes. How you doing? What's going on? Appreciate the likes. Welcome to the live. Actually, I was about to kill it, but this traffic done opened up some, so I don't know what it is. It looked like everybody's backed up going to the airport, but we waiting for this aftermath of hurricane. Yeah, that's how they say it. A hard head makes it so fast, man. You ain't never lied. That's exactly how they say it, man. What's sad, a lot of us don't even realize, like, yo, look, no funny shit. Like when I was a shorty coming up and I used to live in the hood for real, I used to think all that shit was like, that was only white people could do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? White or rich people, like, I can't, like, what? Until I left the hood, like, if it wasn't for my mom's, like, other places, like, to get, you know what I mean, see other things, like, we wouldn't, me and my family, we wouldn't, yeah, nah. I mean, so I know it's easy to get stuck on that hood life, the hood, yeah, but the hood, that shit'll fuck your life up. All those hood myths and the hood mentality and the hood this, that, and the thirds, those shits will fuck your life up long before you even know what life is, you know what I mean? Life is worth living for. That shit'll fuck your whole shit up. Word, that's what I was saying, like, it's like the illest things in the hood we love, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the wrong things in the hood is what we love. Everything that can get you killed, possibly lose your life, end up, you know what I mean, dead or in jail forever. Those are the things that we cherish. We want to be known for. We want to do, like, shit is wild. Gotta make a change. But I used to be on my, yo, look, now you gotta, this one, nah. The answer to this, there's only one answer to this. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing, hunker down, and dig out of the trench for you and yours. Because trying to lead, get others, look, You see, look what happens to the leaders. Let's keep it a buck. When you a leader, you not only are you the target for the opposition, but then you have people amongst your own tribe, clan, gang, team, whatever you want to call or refer to them as, that's looking to knock your head off so they could be top notch or like, fam, it don't pay. It don't pay to even try to lead. You know what I'm saying? It don't. Because all they gonna do is rub you out. And it's gonna be somebody that look just like you, knew you, know you forever, probably been sitting in your grandmother's house eating dinner, Sunday dinners and all that. Those gonna be the ones that take you out. Those gonna be the ones that lead to your downfall, your demise, and they're not gonna give two shits. Somehow, some way, they're gonna find it justifiable. There's no more loyalties, no respect. There's really no lines of what people will and won't do. Shit is just, disrespect is just at an all-time sickening high. Look, nobody know how to drive. Look, a bunch of numbers. Like I said, man, I'm about to over here and get this. I gotta go get my brakes and all that done, whatnot. So I appreciate the likes. Definitely appreciate y'all spending time y'all all spending with me. Amen. It's kind of new to this live joint. Yeah, matter of fact, I ain't gonna hold you. I never thought about going live or anything like that before, but there's a dude on here that I ain't gonna hold you. I used to make shorts, like not showing my face and none of that, just like, you know, chop and edit, paste, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean, for like the music and all that. But then I'm like, yo, look, everybody in my, you know, I like be watching YouTube and it's like, oh yeah, you can do this too, and you can. I'm like, yeah, I ran across this one dude page. His name is Doraeme, DOERAEMEH, I think. Yeah. And he kind of, I ain't gonna hold you, he's the one who kind of got me feeling comfortable, like, yo, you know what, man, I could do this, let me try one of these. And sure enough, I did, and I've had success with it so far. So, wish me luck. I'm trying to get this YouTube thing under wraps, see what's going on, see if I can make a bean out of it. You know what I mean? A bean. I just got a bean in a dream, know what I mean? Fleeing the scene, back to the spot. I remember when I learned about stock, took it back to the block. If I'd have known half of this shit that I know now, lightning strikes, wow, that was nice. Yeah, I love when it's thunderstorm and it rains, you know what I mean? But if I would have known all the stuff that I know now, please, you hear me? Oh man, I'd have never done half of the stuff I did thinking I was doing something, you feel me? I'd have been straight and narrow, business orientated from the door. We could make so much more money. There's so many more avenues to make money in a positive way, fashion for us. But we was talking about that the other day. We don't think about, like, when you in the hood, you don't think about being law enforcement and a firefighter. Maybe when you in kindergarten, because everybody and their mother's like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. Oh, I want to be a policeman. Oh, I want to be a doctor. Those are the three, or a teacher. Those are the 3 to 4 main joints that you're going to hear kids in kindergarten and all that saying. But when you grow up in the hood, one, you already know. Unless you one of those, that 1% where you in the hood and you already know, like from a youngster, you want to be the police, that law enforcement automatically cancels out. Let anybody in the hood find out you want to become law enforcement when you grow up. Yeah, they'll probably try to rub you out before you even get of age to become law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? But point being is that's nothing that you necessarily thinking of. Nobody's in the hood is necessarily thinking like, oh, hey, I could be a firefighter. They're not thinking that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they thinking like, yo, look. First off, you thinking about, most of us come from single households. So whoever the first bid, it be a mill. I'm telling you, you automatically feel like, yo, you got to be the toughest, the strongest, the roughest. You got to be willing to kill if necessary. You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, pop a head off if you have to. Why? You there with your moms. Who gonna protect your moms? Your father not there. You understand what I'm saying? And if it's your moms, your grandmother, you know, you got little sisters and brothers, you gonna feel like, yo, all right, I gotta be a savage. You're not thinking nothing about, oh, what's your future? Oh, and who's going to college? You know what I mean? Like when I was a youngster, I already knew. Out of my siblings, I knew I wasn't going to voluntarily. Like what I'm doing there. And even if, how on earth is my mother paying? Because I already know I ain't going to be one of them genius kids in school where it's like, I'm mapping, I'm passing every test, and yeah, I'm getting a scholarship. So who's paying for that? My mother? I already know my mother can't afford to send two of us to school. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I already know, yeah, that's going to have to be, I'm big, bro, so I'm already sacrificing for my younger sibling to be able to have a chance of doing something that, even if I had the chance, honestly, I would have left it for my younger sibling to be able to, you know what I mean? Because I'm the warrior. You know what I'm saying? I'm born first. I take the brunt. I take the hits. I take the, you know what I mean? Whatever the pain the family got to take. It's not going to be my mom's. It's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? My younger siblings. So it's going to have to be me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, your environment, it plays a big part as to, you know, what direction you're going in life. A lot of people don't really understand it or see it. You know, they think like, oh yeah, you have choices, you have options, but you got to remember those choices are options. Yeah, you do, but you're fighting with your own everyday life, where it's like, yeah, being smart in the hood isn't exactly one of the things that will get you through it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be street smart, savvy, a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? It can't just be, oh yeah, he's smart. So you just, yeah, you can be smart, but if you're too smart, yeah, the hood might think you're trying to play him. That's a problem with altercation too. So, but I'm gonna get back with y'all. I appreciate y'all for your time. I appreciate the likes. You know what I mean? Come back and join my live a little later on if I go live. Usually I try to go live when I'm on my way home from work, and I usually try to go live around like 9 p.m. I mean, but we'll see. Once again, appreciate y'all. Safety out there. Peace.